Modern electric vehicles are essentially rolling data centers. As they drive, they generate a continuous, massive stream of operational telemetry, capturing everything from high-frequency power consumption metrics to minute-by-minute geographic positioning. But capturing that data is a challenge. Manufacturers intentionally restrict access to these granular metrics, trapping your vehicle's telemetry inside their own closed ecosystem consumer-facing mobile applications. This is where TeslaMate goes in. It operates as the premier open-source application engineered to bypass proprietary data silos and interface directly with the raw telemetry stream. It functions as a robust, self-hosted data logger. The software securely queries external manufacturer APIs, normalizes the resulting payload, and permanently stores the insights in a dedicated local Postgres database. Deploying this stack presents a moving target. The manufacturer has recently transitioned the underlying data source from simple legacy web streams to a formalized enterprise-grade fleet API, introducing significant integration hurdles. Because the system handles incredibly sensitive, raw geographic data, opening it to the broader internet presents severe operational risks. Protecting it demands strict perimeter security and zero-trust network configurations. To achieve true longitudinal data sovereignty over your vehicle, you have to master a highly rigorous, tightly coupled microservice deployment topology. Here is exactly how that architecture is built. The entire TeslaMate platform operates as a distributed system, orchestrated exclusively via Docker Compose to guarantee reproducible deployments across host machines. The core backend application layer is engineered in the Elixir programming language. This choice is highly specific. Elixir runs on the Elixir Virtual Machine, or Beam, which is strictly required to manage concurrent, non-blocking HTTP polling loops with external APIs without experiencing thread starvation or memory leaks. Notice the direct connection from the core application to the relational database layer, where telemetry is permanently logged. This database requires PostgreSQL version 15 or above and absolutely must be provisioned with the Cube Spatial extension. Coupled with the Earth distance extension, this allows the database to execute multi-dimensional mathematical calculations, like rapidly checking the vehicle's real-time GPS coordinates against complex user-defined geofences. To parse this complex spatial data, the system relies on a dedicated analytical visualization layer. The stack leverages Grafana, provisioning the instance with a suite of highly optimized, pre-configured JSON dashboards, tailored to interpret the millions of rows in the normalized PostgreSQL schema. Running this orchestration continuously requires specific hardware parameters. A baseline of 2 GB of RAM is strictly required to handle complex historical queries and prevent the host operating system from invoking the out-of-memory killer, which would ungracefully terminate the database container. System administrators attempting to run this on legacy 32-bit single-board computers will fail. As Elixir updates to newer versions, 32-bit compatibility has been officially deprecated. For ARM-based deployments, you must provision a modern 64-bit operating system on an ARM v8-compatible board at a minimum. The fourth and final core microservice is the Eclipse Mosquito MQTT message broker, utilized for local network publishing. Correctly configuring these 4 interconnected microservices builds the immutable foundation required to capture, process, and secure high-resolution vehicle data entirely on a private network. Historically, fetching this data relied on an undocumented, reverse-engineered legacy API. Recently, the manufacturer completely deprecated this access method. The replacement architecture is the formalized, enterprise-grade Tesla Fleet API, which explicitly mandates rigorous OAuth 2.0 authentication flows to grant access. This transition creates a severe technical bottleneck regarding telemetry resolution. While the old WebSockets delivered events every second, the new Fleet telemetry routes metrics through enterprise message queues, restricting data transmission to batched packets dropping at a minimum interval of 1 minute. To restore high-resolution tracking, establishing a direct integration requires building a custom ingestion pipeline from scratch. You have to provision a dedicated cloud streaming proxy and configure a Google Cloud Pub subqueue to catch and translate those asynchronous events. Executing this direct integration demands advanced public web hosting and dedicated infrastructure skills, rendering it cost-prohibitive for standard home lab environments. To bypass these infrastructure costs, the platform natively supports routing traffic through community-vetted third-party API proxies, such as TeslaMate. These proxies act as an intermediate bridge. They handle the complex continuous OAuth token refresh logic on your behalf and actively translate the Cloud Queue events back into a continuous WebSocket stream that TeslaMate can ingest. Regardless of the pathway you choose, the proxy requires cryptographic authorization. You have to generate scoped OAuth access and refresh tokens locally. Because sending raw account passwords to third-party services presents catastrophic security risks, dedicated desktop and mobile applications are used. They execute the login flow directly within secure, sandboxed web views, safely extracting the tokens without ever exposing your underlying credentials to external servers. Once obtained, these tokens are manually injected into the initial web interface. From there, they are aggressively encrypted at rest inside the database, using a user-defined encryption key cipher. Leveraging these encrypted tokens alongside vetted proxies resolves the Fleet API latency bottleneck, completely removing the financial burden and security risks of private cloud environments. Continuous API polling creates a mechanical problem. It physically prevents the vehicle's onboard computers and high-voltage contactors from entering a low-power sleep state. This continuous activity creates what the community calls vampire drain, a phenomenon that unnecessarily consumes significant battery capacity while the car is parked. This logic matrix illustrates how TeslaMate mitigates vampire drain using a self-regulating polling state machine. The sequence triggers the moment the application detects the vehicle has shifted into the parked state. The system immediately enters an active monitoring phase. It observes a configurable 3-minute idle timer to definitively confirm the vehicle is actually parked and not just stopped in traffic. If no movement is detected, TeslaMate completely suspends high-frequency data polling for exactly 15 minutes. During this blackout, it utilizes a lightweight endpoint to verify if the vehicle has transitioned to the asleep state, avoiding waking the CAN bus. However, there is one major user override that actively disrupts this sequence: the activation of Sentry Mode. When Sentry Mode is actively engaged, the vehicle's internal hardware must remain fully powered on to process the live security video feeds. TeslaMate detects this flag and intelligently aborts the sleep routine, maintaining continuous logging since the car physically cannot sleep anyway. This rigorous, self-regulating sleep sequence ensures the telemetry fetch is strictly non-parasitic, creating a safe and sustainable integration. Maintaining this granular data over years means eventually upgrading the underlying database engine. This lifecycle management is a highly destructive process. Because the system relies on spatial extensions, executing a standard file-level copy of the Docker volume will result in immediate database corruption. Instead, the administrator must force the database to construct a mathematically consistent snapshot. This requires running an interactive pgdump command directly through the Docker command line interface. Restoring to a new database version demands a destructive sequence. You must drop existing schemas utilizing the drop schema cascade command and manually reinitialize the spatial extensions before ingestion begins. Beyond backend management, you will also encounter required front-end maintenance. Specifically, a severe visual regression occurs after upgrading to version 3.00, where every dashboard uniformly displays a catastrophic no data error. This is not a data loss event. It is an upstream regression introduced in Grafana version 12.4.0. If the spatial geofence variable in the database evaluates to null, the entire panel rendering pipeline crashes. To remediate this, you must navigate into Grafana to manually force a data source provisioning refresh, or simply define at least one active geofence within the backend to satisfy the evaluation logic. True data sovereignty is demanding. It requires explicit programmatic administration to preserve the integrity of your historical datasets, moving far beyond simple automated container pulls. This architectural diagram demonstrates that TeslaMate operates as an extensible, real-time telemetry broker. It publishes vehicle states to the local network. As the Elixir core processes the complex API payload, it continuously publishes highly granular, decoupled data directly to specific MQTT topics. This enables precise localized automations. Home Assistant can subscribe to these topics, calculate the geographic delta between the vehicle's live GPS coordinates and a defined home geofence, and automatically trigger HVAC climate preconditioning the moment you cross that boundary. The industry transition away from legacy APIs has introduced architectural friction, but mastering this entire deployment stack, managing the zero-trust network boundaries, the proxy routing flows, and the destructive spatial schema migrations ultimately rewards you with total operational privacy, yielding unparalleled insights into vehicle efficiency and a robust foundation for advanced smart home automation.